Welcome to this Let's Play of King's Bounty Crossworlds. We are going to be starting this up today, and I have, unlike Dark Side, which I hadn't played before, I have played this one before, but it's been quite a while, so I know I'm not going to remember everything. I'm not too worried, though, if you guys have hints or tips you want to leave as I'm playing along, because I have played it before. I'm not too worried about getting spoilers. I'm sure there's parts I'll forget, though. I mean, my daughter and I right now are watching Stargate SG-1, if any of you guys have watched that before. And it's one of my favorite shows. I've watched it, the whole thing, four times probably. And so this is probably my fifth time watching it. And even though we're in the middle of the, like season 5, I think we're on, there's still episodes where I'm like, I don't remember what happens in this one. So I do get a lot of value out of games and TV shows and stuff, because if it's something I really like, I can rewatch it and still get a lot of enjoyment, because there's almost always something I've forgotten. But let's get this going. You guys voted, and the paladin ended up winning the vote. So we'll be playing as the paladin. We'll be playing on normal as difficulty. It says we're Princess Amelie the Fair, but in reality we're Princess Amelie the Just, because I am justice. Maybe. Let's see who we want for our picture. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Something else we'll be doing is, for any of you who have played this before, you know there's a small opening video at the beginning, kind of telling you what's happening. And I think it's the only area in the game where somebody actually speaks. And I feel like it's always hard for me to hear, so I'm going to be skipping over the opening video. Pretty much all the opening video is telling you is that the elves and the dwarves and the humans effectively all allied together. The demons invaded, and I'm pretty sure the dwarves and the elves just get wiped out completely. And the humans are on the verge of getting wiped out when the game starts. And then we'll go from there, obviously, because if you haven't played this before, I will not attempt to spoil anything. And like I said, there's parts I probably won't remember. There's a rabbit. That's funny. I do kind of like the rabbit. Let's see what other choices are. I think we're gonna have to go with the rabbit or the bird. Rabbit seems too magical. Let's go with this bird. Oh, I kind of like that one. The rising, maybe phoenix or something. Look. Princess Amelie the Just, she'll go forth. Okay, so we've just skipped over the little cutscene there. And something, I guess, you guys can let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think about that? Would you guys like, if there was a King's Bounty game made in the style of this one in Legends, would you like it if it was all, somebody was actually reading this, and every time you talk to somebody, it was voice acted? Would you like voice acting? Or do you prefer reading it yourself? Obviously, I haven't played King's Bounty 2 yet, and so I don't know if King's Bounty 2 has voice acting for the characters or not. But, well, let me know down below. Would you guys prefer voice acting to be added into, let's say a new version of, King's Bounty got put out in the same style as this one in Legends? Would you want that, or no, would you prefer not? In a last desperate effort, the king's forces have held the capital from the storm of invading demon troops. But the king has sent a messenger to you, urgently summoning you to the castle. Alright, well, we'll go there in a moment. Let's take a look around. So the opening video just kind of pans around this area, and as you can see, this looks just like it does in Legends. If you can remember when we played Legends, there's the main castle, and there's demons literally everywhere, and there's just this massive one over here. Look at that guy. It does look pretty cool. So right now, these wizards are effectively just putting up magical barriers to try to hold them off. But more or less, we've lost the war, is what's happened in the storyline so far. Everyone's gotten slapped around, pretty much. Let's talk to Iron Richard here before we go talk to our father. Amelie, what are you doing in this area? You should be within the castle walls, safe and sound. Your father has been seeking you high and low these past hours. I'm not your mentor, but I can still spank you just as well, though you be the princess and a grown woman. Wow. Alright, Cam. That's how we're gonna start off, huh? Iron Richard, despite being advanced in age, remains one of the best knights of Darien. No wonder your father handed him the marshal's baton. Is father really looking for me? That's what I was thinking. We've been, just saying, there's not really anywhere for me to go. I think he could have found me if he wanted to. Did you not hear the herald yell out your name? Hurry to the palace before your father grows angry. You know what? How do matters stand, Richard? Are we about to win? You respond as a princess and a soldier with firm voice. Matters. They stand as shifting sands. Baal's army captures Darien, and we can scarcely hold back the demons. We have trapped our main forces inside the gates of Kronberg. So far, our mages have been able to keep up the defense. They cannot hold out forever. I'm afraid we may not last 2 days more, and then... Oh dear, well, I better leave then. I don't want to be around for that. I feel like we can go over here. Your Highness, you should not be here. There are many here wounded and sick, and infection spreads easily. Oh, what a great sorrow for us that Aaron, blessing upon his soul, has passed into the light. Okay, can I help in any way? Our priests and healers are doing everything in their power. But it seems that the gods have turned their backs on us, and we can only pray. Pray, your majesty, pray like you have never done before. But I should warn you, you are warn me? You are wanted by your father. I think you had better hurry to the palace so as not to rouse the anger of his majesty. I know the game's trying to, prompt me to go to the castle, but warn me? The other guy's gonna spank me? Like, are you joking me? I think the terrors outside of our walls are way, way worse than anything father's gonna do. Just saying. Can you tell me anything of the death of Aaron? Only what I heard. He was in a village near Kronberg, sanctifying the marriage of a captain's daughter when the demons... Witnesses report that the good rector destroyed no less than 100 demons before they overwhelmed him. Without its high priest, Aaron's temple may never regain its former strength. Alright, I will pray for the wounded. Farewell. Alright, let's go talk to father. Poor people, lose their minds. And actually, what did our characters start with? We got a painting of Bill Gilbert. Plus 1 to morale, we'll take that. We do have, a really tiny army. We've got one, though. And we have the Clock of Time. Okay. You know what else I wanted to check real quick? Let's look over a few things. We've got, Paladin, 112. Decent leadership. We got 15 rage, 15 mana. So, this one is like Darkside, where you get medals for doing things. Unlike Legends that didn't have this system. And also something, if you're not aware, if you've only played this game once, is a few of the medals change based on what class you're playing. So for instance, I have this one, destroy 5 undead, and I'll get a +1 to my defense. If I was playing a warrior or a mage, this is something else. I don't remember what it is, but it changes to something else. And a few of them do that. It might only be this one, actually, because I know this one find chests, kill dragons. Those are all the same. Yeah, I can't remember for sure. I know this one changes for sure. But there's a few different ones. I think the main ones we want to try to get early is this one, fights without losses, because the extra leadership really helps out. And this one's fairly easy to get too. You'll see more why later. But finding chests and treasures just gives us an XP bonus, which is always huge also. And then we have a lot of other ones, use spells, use rage. A lot of these just happen as you're playing. Trap troops, fire or poison enemies, kill dragons, kill enemy heroes. Like a lot of these you can't really do anything. Like you're gonna kill enemy heroes when you get to them, or dragons for instance. The main two we want to try to get early, though, is try to focus on fights without losses and finding chests and treasures. Oh, and the paladin, their special, I guess, ability you get is called resurrection. So if we can, what this does is it picks at the end of a battle, it picks a one of your groups, your stacks of troops that has taken losses, and resurrects a percentage of them. So right now, if we were able to put a point into it right now, it'd be 60%. So for instance, let's say we had 100 peasants that we lost, we'd get 60 of them back if that group got picked. So it's a really nice ability because if we max it out to level 3, it's 100%. Which means if you only have one stack of your troops that took any losses at the end of the battle, that all of them will come back and you'll take nothing. So it's a really powerful ability, especially at the 3rd level. And so, man, that's the special ability for the paladin. If we were playing the warrior or the mage, we wouldn't get that. They both have their own things that would be here and here. But let's go talk to our father now and get this stuff going. King Mark, we're about to all die. What do you have to say about that? My daughter Amelie, please sit with me. I want to have a serious talk with you. Why have you called me, father? Is there any way I can help end the siege of our city? Yes, just outside the walls of Kronberg stands Baal's army, and we have nothing with which to oppose them. Tomorrow, our magicians will lose their strength and the demons will storm the castle. Therefore, I make of you 2 requests. I hope you will understand me and will not stand against the royal will. That will depend on what you ask of me. First, as a father, I must protect you. Tonight, a door of an airship arrives. It will bring you to our people in Murok. To our knowledge, this is the only land that has not suffered from the demon invasion. Of course, there are the orcs of Murok to contend with, but we have recently signed a peace treaty with them. With you will fly a platoon of the Royal Guard under orders to protect you. I'm sure that plan will work out well. Thank you, Father, for your concern. But I do hope that Kronberg will stand. We must protect our native home, not escape from it. Worthy words. I am proud that my daughter has grown so bold and so optimistic. I hope you maintain these qualities no matter what happens in the days ahead. However, this is not open to discussion. You are the only successor to the throne and must be kept safe at all costs. As king, it is my duty to share the fate of the people to whom I must answer. And what is your second request? Remember the clock of time, which was left to you by Bill Gilbert when he left for Tiana. And so you guys, for any of you guys who aren't aware, in Legends, Bill Gilbert is the canon hero who is supposed to have done all the things that, if you play Legends, he's supposed to be the one that did all the adventures. He's the canon hero that did it. So this is supposed to be right after Legends has happened, and Bill Gilbert is not in the kingdom, because obviously if he was there, he'd be kicking some demon butt. But anyways, yes, of course, I have it here with me. I promised to keep it until his return, though I do not understand why he left it with me. Everything has its meaning, Amelie. This was not left to you as a simple toy. This magical clock belongs to the Guardian of Time. It was sealed in Gilbert's chest of rage. These clocks change the pace of time around you. When you feel poorly, time is accelerated that you may recover quickly. And when you are well, time slows down so you can enjoy every second. It sounds incredible. How have I never noticed before? We mere mortals are oblivious to such things. Let us now speak of another matter. My chief advisor, Archmage Chevarius, has argued that with the help of this hourglass, one can make some kind of hole in space, perhaps even stop time itself. He promises to go to Bill Gilbert and secure his assistance in overcoming the demons. I'm none too knowledgeable about magical artifacts. I do not understand how, in a single day, one could make such a... But I ask you to hand him the clock of time and prepare yourself for the voyage to Murok. Agreed? Well, I will certainly talk to Archmage Chevarius. As for sending me to Murok, we'll talk about that later. Father. Okay. We're so disobedient. Sheesh. Well, have you spoken with your father, your majesty? It was surely not by accident that the Reaper entrusted you with the clock. The guards said he could see through time. Do you think we have any chance of defeating Baal? Yes, your highness. I know how to defeat Baal, but you must dare ask me no more. Quickly, speak with your father about the clock of time. I've already done that. How could our magicians have missed the coming invasion of the demons? If you could see the North Tower, your highness, you could see the ruins of what was once our magic academy. I am afraid that Master Trigius and the sorcerers were quite overwhelmed by Baal's first assault. How is it that Baal could make his way here with an entire army, and yet take us by surprise? I wish I knew this. In fact, all the portals leading into Demonia are securely sealed. Perhaps he found a traitor amongst us. Possibly the strength of the Lord of the Sixth House is much greater than we suppose. Alright, well, I've got the clock of time here. Yes, very good. I require the aid of its magic to return Bill Gilbert to us. He is our final hope. I have no doubt that he could help us. But how will the clock of time enable you to do this? Princess, you'll see it with your own eyes. I ask you to follow me, your highness. These words he turns and exits. Okay. Go follow him. Alright, I'm ready. Give me the clock of time, your highness, and I will... Wait, can't I go with you to Tiana? After all, the clock was left to me. So in a way, is it not my right? First of all, you're the only daughter of the king, and heir to the throne. In the other world, you would quickly become a burden to me. Forgive me, your highness, but I cannot take you with me. I can just blatantly lie. Do not forget what I am, the daughter of the gods. Ah, princess, it seems the gods have turned away from us. I will not give you the clock until you explain to me what's going on and what you are doing. Well, princess, I can only tell you what I understand. You probably know that before Bill Gilbert left on his latest quest, I spoke with the Guardian of Time from his famous chest. The Guardian explained to me the substance of time. These hourglasses are the souls of the Guardians. Without these receptacles, the Guardian is nothing but an amorphous substance incapable of existence in our world. When one of the hourglasses overflows, the soul of the Guardian is reborn. You understand? Yes, I think I understand. Please continue. So, if you break an hourglass, the sand will cascade into our world, bringing with it a cataclysm. A hole will be torn in time and space. A hole which links our world, the world of the Guardian of Time. I intend to pass through this hole and travel to the other world, which must be where Bill Gilbert is currently. I will find him and return him to our world. Okay, and if you do not have enough time to get back. But that is the key, you see. The Guardian is eternal, his soul timeless. When the sand is cast into our world, the whole of Darien will also stand outside of time. There will be an inverse whirlpool effect, which freezes time in Andoria, using a magic so strong that its power is beyond that of the wildest dreams of any archmage. But the one who breaks the clock receives a brief reprieve from the effect of the whirlpool in space and time. I will have enough time to search. That is all. Now, give me the clock. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let us alter space and time. And we throw the clock on the ground, probably much to Chevarius' horror. What are you doing, princess? I can read the spell, but I cannot use the portal if you... The mage is caught by surprise. The clock hits the ground and disappears, only to reappear above the mage's head. Chevarius raises his staff, trying to catch the artifact, but he's too late. A strong force pierces the space all around you, and the tips of your fingers sting as if the threads of a marionette puppet had suddenly been pulled from them. Only in this case is it time itself being wrenched away. Do not worry, Archmage. I will go for Bill Gilbert. Read the spell until time stops. doom etched on his face, Shavarius shakes his head and plants his staff firmly on the ground. Each second, his movements slow, and yet he stands his ground. A beam of light suddenly flares out from his staff, and on the spot where, minutes earlier, a fountain flowed, a black hole now forms, wrenching open a magical portal. Everything changes. Time collapses into a single moment, wrapping everything in a cycle that repeats again and again. Everything, that is, but you. Alright guys, into the portal, get this game going and save the day. I had to bring a little justice to this world. Looks much nicer. Maybe I'll just stay here. Another world, very nearly the same as your own. So this is the place the portal has sent you. It seems that you are in the square of a quiet, sleepy town. The square is quite deserted, and all is serene. The silence is suddenly shattered by a loud pop, the sound of the portal closing after you. You'll need to figure out where you are and see if you can find help. Alright. Let's see who's around. You there, guard. Stop. Who goes there? None may pass here. I am under orders to not let anyone through, nor release anyone until the spy is caught. Let's go to the obvious castle then. King Frederick, welcome, stranger. It was reported to me that you came out of nowhere, right onto the main square of my castle. Who are you? And what kind of person is able to enter my castle without passing the guard? Were you sent by Demonia to assassinate me, the true king of Verona, Frederick II? Your Majesty, I am Princess Amelie. I have just arrived here from the world of Vendoria. I urgently need to find a knight by the name of Bill Gilbert. He looks like the guy in this picture. What? You come from another world? Vendoria? Yes, I think I have heard that name. Interesting, interesting. A knight you say you are looking for. You mean you are a princess by blood, and the name of your father, your highness? My father's name is Mark Leonard, the king of Darien, the kingdom of humans in our world. However, it is said that I am not his natural daughter. Legend has it that the gods sent me to the king in answer to his prayers. The gods sent you, the daughter of the gods from another world. I wonder... Has the angel told the truth? This is incredible. We have to confirm this. By the gods, where's that box? The king jumps from the throne, scurries away, and returns shortly, having retrieved a small chest. She then opens carefully. Inside there lays a wonderful stone of heavenly colors. Princess, do you know what this is? No, but its color and shape are most pleasing. How barbaric! The shape and color of the stone is no matter. This is the Stone of Courage, one of the 8 stones of Tiana, keys to divine power. You are the one foretold by the prophecy of the angel, and you must awaken this stone. Come, lay your hand upon it, child. If you speak the truth, it will come to life and give you its strength. However, if you have lied, then you will simply turn to stone and join the ranks of those unfortunate impostors who have come before you. The king turns and makes a sweeping gesture indicating the numerous statues, male and female alike, which currently decorate the throne room. Wow. I'm not clear what exactly is at stake here. What is the prophecy of the angel? We can discuss the rest later, but for now, touch the stone. Were you telling me the truth about your divine origin, or was it a lie? The young king is clearly quite nervous. Apparently this is a very important issue for him. I have no need to lie, your majesty. I came here from another world, and I really am the daughter of the gods, and I touch it. As soon as you place your hand on the stone, it lights up with a ghostly glow, before suddenly shattering into a million shining sparks. The sparks flare up and slowly die down. As they fade, you feel an illuminating power and clarity of thought shining from within. The incredible stone has accepted you. It has made you its keeper. The prophecy of the angel has come true. I, the stone's keeper? I don't understand. What just happened? To where did the stone disappear? After you have collected all 8 of the stones of Tiana, you will be as the gods, capable of stopping the chaos and ready to fulfill the words of the scriptures. But fear not, I, King Frederick II, will aid you in this quest. I will tell you where the remaining 7 stones are kept, and will help you obtain them. By the gods, this is a great day. The years of waiting are finally behind us. First, I wish to present you with a royal gift. I'm sure he will love you, and you will become the best friends. Friends with your gift? What does this mean? You're making me dizzy with all this. Speak with Captain Bogard, the chief of my guards, and he will explain everything to you. I hope you like surprises. I do not fully understand what to do, but I am sure that in the quest my gift will be of great help to you. You will see. Also, I will give you a list detailing where and from whom you can collect the other stones of Tiana. The Stone of Courage you already have, and the Stone of Hope you can find here on Dabir. Read through the list. Feel free to ask any questions you might have. I decree that you are to be given free access to my lands, and may pass wherever you please under my protection, and without delay. Alright. Wait, that's not all! Game show now. I shall also give you access to our military academy. Just show them this paper. I expect in these difficult times a little training in the academy might come in handy. Thank you, Your Majesty. It's tough for me to remember because I haven't played the game as just Armored Princess. Like, I've played it only with the expansion. But I believe the military academy that he's talking about now was added in the expansion. I believe if you chose to play King's Bounty Armored Princess, which is the base game without the expansion, you won't get access to the military academy. Thank you, Your Majesty. I got the Stone of the Gods. With this stone, the gods of a strange world acknowledge you and imbue you with a portion of their strength. 20 leadership. Thank you. Okay. What was it, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's leave here. Let's talk to Captain Bogard here. All two goes there. Speak your name. Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Darien and Andoria. You could save your fairy tales about how you're a princess for some other fool. Before you stands the Chief of the Royal Guard. Now, you weren't here a moment ago, so speak up. Who are you? That's my chief concern. For all I know, you might pose a danger. Now speak your name. My name is Amelie. King Frederick sent me to you to receive my gift, and so you might show me my ship. Princess Amelie, I apologize for my tactlessness. The royal gift, a pet dragon, awaits you. Huzzah! And the dragon represents it's the equivalent of the Chest of Rage in legend. A pet dragon? It cannot be. By royal decree, you are to receive a dragon, no less. Let me open the gate for you. Now go to the farm and speak with Martha. She will explain everything you need to know. Pick your dragon and return to me for further instructions. Alright, Captain. I'll be back. Alright, guys. Well, you know what? I think right here is a perfect spot to stop. Next time, we will decide which of our dragons we want, as seen right here, and get the main quest going. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys have any thoughts, comments, questions, make sure you let me know down below. And I hope to see you for the next video. If you did like that video, make sure you hit the like button, because it really helps out the channel. For any of you guys who don't know, the way YouTube's thing works, commenting, liking, all those things really help out the channel and get the videos shown to other people, which increases the size of our community, which is always good. It's easier to have bigger discussions and better discussions with other people. So thanks for all your support, guys, and I hope to see you for the next one.